Cześć! I dzisiaj przybliżę Wam Ramadan. So Ramadan is all about fasting. And when I say fasting, no food and no drink and abstaining from any sexual desires from dawn to sunset. All religions across the world has fasting as one of its pillars, and in Islam, Ramadan is the month where we observe fasting, depending on the lunar sighting. So as long as that moon is there out there, we fast. And usually we fast from 14 to 16 hours, depending on where Ramadan comes, whether it's winter, whether it's summer. So in order for us to maintain a healthy body and mind during Ramadan, we need to make sure that we break our fast in a proper fashion. How do we do that? After a long day of fasting and an empty stomach, we usually drink some water and eat a few small meals just to get your stomach ready for digesting the food. Many concerns happen about drinking water because we are living in a very hot country, you know, and people lose a lot of water, so they're concerned about water. So how do we tackle the water issue? We have a time called suhoor before starting our fast. In suhoor, we have plenty of water. We eat fruits like watermelon, which has a lot of water that will keep us dehydrated throughout the whole day. Okay, so once Ramadan comes to an end, it is marked by a very beautiful celebration called Eid al-Fitr, which means the celebration of breaking your fast after that long month of fasting. And in this celebration, we wear the best dress, both women and men. We go out and pray together to mark the end of this holy month. Well, the first and foremost, the tradition of men kissing each other through the nose will be affected. You know, we cannot use the nose shake. That's number one. Number two is during Ramadan, we have iftar and we have suhoor. And iftar is where you break the fast with the family. And suhoor is where you get ready for your fasting. So you eat a quick, small meal that your stomach can digest and have enough water in some beautiful, lavish tents. So all of these and more will not be available during the COVID-19 situation. Well, you know, this Ramadan comes in a very unique situation in history where we have this COVID-19. And our culture and tradition is more about family ties, bringing families, friends together. So it's going to be really sad. We're going to really miss that part. Not only that, the spiritual part is going to be missed because all the mosques are closed. And this really puts a little bit of a sad touch to my heart. As you know, Ramadan is all about staying and having quality time with your family, especially in this region. However, with the current COVID-19 situation, the government has put strict measures. So people who are from different households should not meet and gather together to avoid spreading that infection. As well as, usually we love to enjoy breaking the fast in different locations, beautiful restaurants, at home, and near the mosque. All of these things, especially because of the COVID-19 situation, will not be available like before. This holy month of Ramadan, one of the most important things that is very dear to our hearts as Muslims is praying the Taraweeh prayer. So we gather and we pray a Taraweeh prayer, which is the night prayer. It's a long prayer that we prayed all together. Because of the COVID-19 situation and because of the social distancing, our mosques have been all closed. So what we can do, we can utilize this situation and pray at home with our families, the father being the leader and the mom and the children to follow. Very simple. Don't eat and drink in front of us. And number two, dress modestly. That's all it needs. And when you want to greet a friend during Ramadan, you just tell him Ramadan Kareem. It is the age of, I think, adolescence. So when you talk about 13 to 14, when you mature and you understand why are you fasting. You do not fast for no reason. You have to understand the purpose behind the fast itself. That is very important. So before that age, no child is required to fast, but usually parents, they make it fun for their kids. Ramadan Kareem.